Thing I want you to do for me.
What?
Come here.
What?
Win. Win.
What are we waiting for? Take this!
15 seconds left in the game. 10 seconds. Morris shoots it down the ice. Block makes the save. Ladies and gentlemen, the Flyers are going to win the Stanley Cup! Into Kareem. Knocked away by Cheeks and a steal. Cheeks will use up the clock. Goes Malone. And that may do it. And look at the Sixer bench.
They know that defense, so right again, that defense comes up with a big play.
Brad Lidge stretches. The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball.
Brady lines them up. He's back again. He steps up. He's hit. He stumbles. He is throwing it deep for the end zone, and it is batted around and incomplete. And the game is over. The game is over. The Philadelphia Eagles are Super Bowl champions. Eagles fans everywhere, this is for you.
Welcome to the Complex 4 for 4 Phillies Sports Talk. I am your host, Willie Guns. With me is Scott Hughes, covering the Flyers, and Kyrie Gullins, covering the Sixers. And we have Eric Moore as the producer. So, Scott, we're doing good, man. Let's talk about the Flyers being out of the playoffs.
Well, I mean, at first everyone's like, oh, giving up on them, but I mean, obviously everyone gave up on them because we saw who we were playing against the New Jersey Devils this past week. It was rough, but I will say I had hope for the Flyers. The way it could have been done is the way it could have been done is the Rangers had to go on a losing streak for us to be in the playoffs, and we had to go on a winning streak. But obviously that didn't happen. We got knocked out this week, so we're done. We're out. Time to rebuild. Time to get that yard sale going. Time to get some young guys up. Time to get those hungry players up there. It happens every year with us. We get that glimpse of hope, and it's just, what are you gonna do? you gotta make sure you keep on pumping those goals, and you keep yourself consistent. But if you don't show any heart or anything like that, you're gonna drop the fucking ball, man. So again, now it's just time to rebuild. We got an off season coming up, and we definitely have a longer season next season, so we should be back in the motion of things with that. But hey, but you know what? So hopefully we can get some good players from the AHL, and we can get some good prospects from the minor leagues coming up. I know we got Wade Allison. He's on the team now. Mm-hmm. So that's good to hear. Brian Elliott, he's a free agent as of the end of this year, but I kind of saw that coming. I think he's getting ready to retire. I mean, what do you think about that, Will? Him going?
No, it's about time. It has to happen. There's obviously, your team played this. What is he a positive? Do you think he's a positive? I don't think so.
What a positive like.
A positive look at there's no positive with this team. There's no positive. Yes,
I mean, he's got 27 games played. He's got 27 games played this season. I mean, he's 37 years old. So I mean,
yeah, he's up there. It's time to move on.
I mean, there's some older goaltenders who've proven themselves, towards the end of their career. They just wanted to get that one last win. But I mean, I don't know. I think Elliott's kind of on his way out anyway. So I think you're right. It is about time he goes. I mean, maybe he'll, if anything, maybe a team will pick him up as a free agent, and maybe he'll prove something. Who knows?
I mean, his defense hung him out to dry. Both goalies this year.
Oh my God, yeah. Even
I didn't actually know. I didn't know that Carter Hart didn't play that many games. I didn't even know that.
No. It seems like it was more Elliott than anything. And then when they brought Lyon up, Lyon only played 4 games.
I know.
But even Lyon got hung out to dry. So sorry.
Good. No, good.
I think what's going to happen is I think they're going to put Lyon. If Elliott does retire and he becomes, after this season, I think what's going to happen. Yeah. Oh man.
Which, I mean, it's not a bad record. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It's not bad.
But it could be really a little more on par.
Well, that could be 26-16 and 4.
Yeah, that could be even worse.
You know what I mean? Like he can actually he'd be in the playoffs if he was our starting goalie all year, and you didn't have to play the other goalies for 11 games.
I think it was a shortened season that killed us, man. How could you? I mean, obviously you got to follow health protocols and shit like that. But what happened is that shortened season, as soon as the pandemic started, it cut it short. It just stopped. It came to a halt. And I mean, obviously, how can someone forget how to play hockey? But I mean, you come back from that stop, and then all right, well now we got to pick up that momentum again. Yeah, we were hot in the beginning of the shortened season, but then again, it fell through. It fell through towards the end, and obviously this is the result. We're done.
It happens, man. You can't expect to be good every year actually you can, but every other year.
Well, in the eyes of Philly, it's a disappointment, but we always have high hopes, some of us at least. And then you have those ones who shit on the Flyers or any other Phillies team, and it's like, well, fuck us, right?
Yeah, no one likes us, and we don't care.
Exactly. But, I mean, now it's just with, now we get the expansion draft coming up, and honestly, I think the one player, I think me and Jesse talked about it, Nolan Patrick, I think he's going to Seattle. But what's going to happen is his contract is for $8 million. So the Flyers are going to have to eat that $4 million. Dude, that's rough.
That's
to eat
tough.
hit.
It sucks that you got to do that. He had a horrible year, though. Horrible.
I mean, he was out with his migraines because of his concussions, man. I mean, that kind of killed him a little bit.
Look, if you look at I mean, stats are stats, but I would expect more from a guy, that was supposed to be a very decent NHL player.
They had such high hopes for him. They really did. He was supposed to be one of our top scorers. I mean, now it's proven. I mean, in all honesty, if we keep him, we can try and get him as healthy as possible. I mean, he's healthy, but it's just we got to build him up a little bit more. We can't just expect it. It's what we did with Carter Hart. He's a young kid, and we can't expect him to be like a superstar overnight. But I think the players we're watching out for are Farabee, Wade Allison, and who else will we fucking bring up? And I think they're bringing up Cam York too. Which those 3 will be great. When Cam York comes up, and Wade Allison is definitely a great player. But yeah, Nolan Patrick, I don't think he's gonna be on the Flyers next year. I think we're gonna lose him to the expansion draft. It's just gonna suck. But if it has to be that way, and if we can get someone else who's actually going to be a little more hungry than he is,
it's going to be tough, dude.
It is.
It's going to be tough with the contract situations they have. It's going to be tough. I think they'll figure something out, though, man. They'll figure something out.
Oh,
They'll make the playoffs. They'll make the playoffs this year. Watch. You can put money on it.
I mean, it's like with any other sport. I'm sure it's the same thing with basketball, Kyrie. I'm sure you have those certain players who are so promising. Then all of a sudden they turn out to be like, a huge letdown. I mean, what are some players on the Sixers that it happened to?
Markelle Fultz.
I mean, how old was he when he came into the NBA?
21? 20,
Yeah, he
21,
was-
22,
He
20?
might have been 20 or 21. He was very young.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was
wow.
and he was supposed to be a
Okay.
freaking star.
Yeah, he
Was he?
He was good.
Yeah.
He was good, and then hit the Sixers and was like, what happened?
It happens, man, with these young guys in the Philadelphia teams. Like, as soon as they hit the Philly soil, it's like, all right, well, what am I doing now? And you just drop off.
It's
Like,
Flyers are
It's a
garbage.
garbage.
yeah, we know, Jesse. We know. Hey, we got a long season ahead of us, man. A long season ahead of us.
Hey, I'm a Flyers fan. You're a Flyers fan, you know. Kyrie doesn't really watch hockey like that, but here and there. But he pays attention. His team's still the Flyers. I listen, over the years, all the sports, sometimes I always have one team dominating sometimes.
It's what
Phillies
happens,
dominated.
you know?
When the Phillies were on the World Series run, they were dominating at that time. I still love my other teams, but man, the Phillies were taking over.
Oh my God, yeah.
Turtle, look,
Oh,
Scott.
yeah. Thanks, pal. Is that better? I'll take the hood off.
Damn, Donatello.
Ah,
It's a Donatello. All right, so
jeez.
we don't really need to talk about the Flyers anymore, to be honest with you.
I mean, they got Pittsburgh coming up back to back, so
It's a
I mean,
shame.
we know
It's a
that.
shame, man. It's
It is, man.
Sorry.
But you know what? It'll be nice to get these young guys up. We'll see what
Nice
happens
to-
when we bring them up.
Yeah, so get ready, Eric, on this one because I want to talk about it right away. Get that Bryce Harper fastball to the face video up. That clip. That guy's a
That
warrior.
doesn't sound promising.
He's
Ouch.
lucky he moved. I'm telling you.
What
he's
happened?
slightly moved. He slightly
did
moved.
move.
You'll see it. You'll see it whenever puts it up. Whenever
It hit him dead in his nose.
he just got a base hit tonight, man. And already, like it's still early in the game. He got a base hit though.
Yeah.
And the crowd gave him a standing ovation.
You get a hit in the face, you get a base hit. That sounds pretty good to me.
I mean, he's becoming even already he's getting it, but he's becoming more and more of that Philly guy.
Yeah.
Like Bryce, that's
nice.
good. Don't mess with Bryce Harper. He took a 97-mile-an-hour fastball to his face, and he played. He's back, just like that.
That's a tough son of a bitch, man.
Yeah, he's wearing those ear guards, like those face
The
guards.
face guard thing.
So, yeah, when he's up there, it's right in his face like this. But it didn't look like it hurt him at all, man. He got that base hit already, but he looks angry though.
I
he
mean,
just
wouldn't you be pissed off if it could hit in the face?
No, but he has like a different look right now. Like just here it comes, man.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Huh.
the pitcher knew he fucked up. See that?
Oh man.
You don't even want to walk over there. I know how I got when I made mistakes of hitting people in the face with a hockey puck. Stay away from it.
Yeah,
I've
don't
done
be
it.
at all.
I've done it.
Trust me. I've done it too. I've been hit in the face a couple times, and it's not fun, man. It's not a good feeling. Oh man, that clipped him good.
I mean, the thing is these, from what I understand, I read an article on that the pitchers that they're bringing up now are they got smoke and that's it, and they could really lose control fast.
What's the highest pitch clock so far from these young guys coming up?
I mean, I gotta say somebody might be at 101. Somebody's got to be on what team? The Phillies or?
And in the league.
I have no clue, bro. I have no clue. I know there's got to be somebody throwing heat at 100, maybe.
And I want to say the last pitch so far has been clocked in by the MLB has been 102. It's been the highest so far, but the hottest has been since 2000. You're talking about 109, and it was a closure. His name was Chapman.
That was this year.
9 miles an hour. Imagine getting hit by
Back
that.
in 2012.
All right, I thought we were talking about this year, but I got what he's saying. The highest clocked.
Yeah.
I mean, that don't mean. I mean, that means shit, though. I can tell you that right now. As long as you can throw a 109-mile-an-hour fastball down the middle, and a hitter's still going to hit it. You got to have movement on your pitches. You got to have movement. If you don't have movement, then major league hitters, man, they're gonna catch it. Oh, he's throwing the heat, but he mainly only has one spot he can get it to. And that's what usually happens. Now, if it's an out of control 109, but it's an out of control as far as they can see the movement on it, they're gonna hit that as long as it's in the strike zone, and they're not gonna swing at it if it's a ball. That's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. You have half a second to hit it.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a second.
Yeah, half a second.
You gotta be quick with it, then.
Phillies pitcher Alvarado suspended for 3 games. Thank you for that, Eric. Thank you for that, Eric. What did he do? I wasn't paying attention to that. I didn't get into that. I've been mainly on the draft. It's been tough, but I've been mainly on the draft this week. But the Phillies are I think they're 13-14 or something like that. So they're a 500 ball club. That's just all. That's all they're going to be, I think, unless the heat really brings the bats out. But then, the pitching still got to. The pitching also winds up giving up more hits in the heat. So
for that suspension is from his emotion that he did in the last game, because the last game that he did was he started like cheering it on because he struck out the side, and then it calls it a clearing bench brawl because of it. So he got calls for the suspension.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Wow, I forgot baseball had those bench clearing brawl.
So, it's always going to happen. They're a family.
Respect.
So that's all I got really for Phillies talk. We talk about the same shit over and over again with them. So, Kyrie, I will pass the torch to you about some Sixers talk.
Yeah, man. Great bounce back week, though, from that 4-game losing streak we had. Beat down the Hawks twice, and I'm pretty sure the Thunder. It looks like everyone's back healthy, full strength, and took the first seed back. You guys think we're going to keep it the last 9 games?
I think they'll play hard. I think they'll play hard. I really do. I think they want it. I think they need it.
Yeah, both. Yeah, need it.
Coming from a hockey guy, not really liking basketball. If they're hungry enough, they're gonna take it. They're gonna keep running with it. Who do they have on the team that's definitely gonna help them get there? Like again, I don't know players, so you guys are gonna have to light me on this one.
You're good, man.
The MVP Embiid. Joel Embiid. You got Ben Simmons. You got Tobias Harris. The whole team is pretty good. They got
I keep hearing about Ben Simmons. He's been with the Sixers for how
long?
It's his 4th year.
I would say 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
Oh, he sat out his first year.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Kai, as far as the Brooklyn Nets? Are they going to do the same?
I think they're going to play hard, but I think they're going to end up losing more games than the Sixers will, only because their schedule, the last 9 are get harder. The Sixers get easier. So I think the Sixers will end up pulling it out, maybe by a game or 2, and have that first seed spot.
And then that means they could face either Indy or Indiana or Washington. That's what it looks like.
Or
Miami.
Miami could drop.
Miami could drop, exactly. Are you afraid of any of those teams, Kai?
The only one that probably give us a hard time out of them is probably Miami.
Yeah, Miami definitely will. But looking at that though, 34-30, and we're at 42-21.
Yep.
It's like the Sixers might be that tough, that better team now. Finally,
Yeah, we need to win this game tonight. They're actually on right now against the Spurs. They put us up a game, I believe. And
we looked at me and you looked over the schedule before, and we definitely could see that the Sixers could definitely go on the rampage.
Yeah, we called I think 9-3 the last 12 games when we looked at it.
What are they doing now?
I'm thinking by the way they're playing, if they keep this up, they might lose 1 or 2.
8-4, maybe 7-5.
No. I think the Sixers are going to go 10-2 or 11-1. these last 12.
Shit, we need that. We'll take that.
Sounds like a pretty good record to have.
Well, let's see. So if they do get to the finals, do you think it's going to be against LA, Kai, or Utah? Or Denver might wind up somehow getting in there?
I think it'll be LA again, the Lakers.
You think LeBron will be able to pull it off?
Yeah, I think LeBron will do it again. He said he'll never be able to get back to 100% after his high ankle sprain. But I think that's just for show. I think he's going to be fine, and I think he's going to take them back. That
sounds to me like you're pushing yourself. That's exactly what that sounds like.
Yeah.
How often is that said about like injuries in basketball? Like, I don't think I'll be 100%.
What's that say? I can't read that, Eric.
We're up 15-8 right now against the Spurs.
No, I was trying to look at the bottom stuff. I could see the score. I was just looking at the team fouls and shit, which that doesn't even friggin' matter.
Well, yeah, it just started.
And it's early. But thank you, Eric, for the
that's timeouts and stuff.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Timeouts and
that's pretty cool that we throw that up there on the screen.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah,
so
man,
the Mets 1-1, bottom of the third. I saw the home run with McCutchen. That was nice. And then Harper got a hit in that inning, and then it looks like they got out of it after that. That pitcher was throwing a shit ton of pitches in the first inning. So if the Phillies could keep on getting his pitch count up, Phillies are going to wind up smacking around a bullpen that whole game.
Mm-hmm.
Billy Guns called it here first.
Yeah, look at you.
Yeah, so I got a little bit in me, dude. I used to love baseball. It's not like I don't know all the terminologies and all that shit. It's just I got my heart broken so many times, man. It's like that, It's like that ex-girlfriend that I keep her number,
Yeah, just to get one last fix.
Yeah, exactly. I still cheer for you. Don't get me wrong. It's just I keep my distance.
Maybe I'll keep my distance.
But now I'm peeking in there too much because I had to. I'm a host of the Philly Sports Talk Show.
Yeah.
There you go. The Mets wind up getting one in the third.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Damn, 6 hits already? Ugh.
You think Joel Embiid takes that MVP trophy?
I don't know. Are they gonna allow that?
Who is they?
I don't know. Didn't they say there's some kind of regulation that you got to play a certain amount of games to qualify?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think you do, but like there's like I think they were talking about on a show. They were saying it's like a hidden rule, and that's what they were saying.
He hasn't really been out though. How long has he been out?
I think if they let him play out and just seriously, let him play out. I don't even care if he's in the game and he's not contributing. You know what I mean? Just get the game played. All right. He's only playing 15 minutes. We don't care. Let him play 15 minutes. Let him get the games up so he can win the MVP. I think he's the most dominant player in basketball, and usually that's who should get the MVP. But unfortunately, the NBA is going to be a lot of times the points per game is one of the highest, and they don't really go for defense. It's got its own award, defense, but at the same time, MVP isn't the offensive player of the year.
Mm-hmm.
It's the MVP of basketball. It's the greatest player on the court throughout the NBA season.
I mean, that's with any sport you have, man. You want to have that one player who's just proven himself on any team. You don't want to just give them some fucking schmo who's just like,
I get what you're saying, Scott, but let me tell you, like basketball is a different kind of sport, man. It's about superstars.
Really?
I mean, it has role players, don't get me wrong, but in basketball, in order to win a championship, it is a team game, don't get me wrong, but man, you need superstars to win in basketball. That's how competitive it is. I mean, in hockey, superstars definitely do help, but it really legitimately is a team. Like the guy on line 1 can't play on line 4. He can, but it's taken away from line 1 and giving him too much ice time. In basketball, you're out on that court all game when you're a starter. There ain't no sit on the bench and drink a little bit of Gatorade, and then you're out there like if the game's
they're playing
48 minutes.
They're playing 40 minutes, 45 minutes, 42 minutes.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying is
really? How long is a quarter?
A full game.
Or period.
12-minute quarters.
Yeah,
12-minute quarters.
Yeah.
That's
So
damn.
basketball is a different animal when it comes down to that. And then also, it's tough to be the MVP in basketball. It's tough. It's
Yeah.
not easy. It's not. But right now, they're saying Curry is on the run for that.
Yeah.
They're saying Curry's on the run.
I see Curry or Jokic winning it just because of stats.
Jokic might get it because his stats are very impressive.
Yes.
Very.
Very good center. But Joel Embiid is the best center in basketball.
Well, if they consider on the MVP of dominating defensively, dominating offensively, contributing the record to that team is, last time I checked, was 26-8 with Simmons and Embiid starting.
Yes.
Together. So even Simmons has had an injury bug this year and some flu.
Oh, there we go.
Some kind of sickness.
Jokic
Jokic
is up there. That's crazy.
Look at Curry now, man. Curry is moving on up.
Yeah. You see what he's doing? Guys shooting from the parking lot.
So that minus 400, that would mean 750 difference. The 750 difference between Jokic and Embiid. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. And then look at the gap between Embiid and Curry. That's a huge gap. So Curry's out of it. It looks like it's between two guys, and looks like one they're already giving it to, and they're only giving it to him because of the stats, I would say, because of his assist. Yeah, now, if you're going to give a guy like that MVP because he had more assists than the other guy, then what about the fact that Embiid averages 3 more points a game than Jokic?
Yeah.
No one looks at that. 3 points is huge.
And probably averages more rebounds.
Yeah. Or if not, well, that's the thing. See, sometimes averages are messed up for Embiid because I noticed Jokic, as far as I know, is he's in the game a lot more, I would say, than Embiid, especially lately. Like he's healthy already, so he's got more time on the court to do whatever he's doing. That's why he's going to get more assists, So if you go by between the minutes played thing and everything, Embiid has probably a higher whatever rating they call that. He has one of the highest in the league as far as distribution. I think it is something about touches and what you do with it and stuff. So Embiid to me is the MVP. But do I think Jokic would get it? And do I think Jokic would deserve it? Fuck yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
They were doing stats on MVPs to where 1 year Kobe stats were nowhere near Jokic's right now. So it comes back to that thing where Jesse talks about stats and everything. Right there, damn well that Jokic might have these stats, but he ain't no damn Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Stats only get you so far, man. To me,
it's really whoever the fans are feeling, man.
To me, a great player is the clutch gene. In basketball, defense changes in the last minutes of the game. And those guys that know how to play that defense, that's why they say defense wins championships. They're the guys that actually are the better players in the NBA.
Eric, can you pull up the defensive player of the year? See if you think Ben's winning that one?
What was that? Defensive player of the year voting? Yeah, pull that up. That's interesting. Big Ben, is he ahead of Embiid or is he not? What do you got? What do you think, Kai?
In defensive?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben is for sure.
I think
it's between him and Gobert again.
I would love for Ben to get it. I would love for him to get it. And Embiid gets MVP, and then the Sixers win the NBA Finals.
That'd be lovely.
Best case scenario I just gave. No, what's the worst case scenario? Get knocked out the first round of the playoffs.
You get knocked out first round and win nothing.
It's easy. That's very easy. Then
when was the last time the Sixers won the finals?
80
that little sticker says it all, man.
82 or 83 or something.
Oh man, that's fucking years.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I hate when people are getting upset about the Eagles. I'm like, yo, relax, chillax, bro. We just won.
They put Rudy in front of him. You got to be kidding me.
All right, so now you got to do this, Eric, because we're definitely on some good Sixers talk here. Pull up Rudy Gobert stats and Ben Simmons stats. I want to see this shit.
There's no way because Ben gets steals, blocks.
He's got
Everything.
more disrupted passes in the NBA than any other player. I know that.
There's 2 Sixers on that list. Let's point that out.
But you see, I think most important on that list is Embiid. Embiid's the terrific defender. Here's the thing: if you take Embiid out of the game, Sixers are in trouble. You take Ben Simmons out, and you got a hot Embiid out there, Sixers can have a better chance of winning.
Yeah,
especially with Embiid out there. When you don't have Embiid out there, they say that when the cat's out of the house, the mice will play. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if you also don't have Joe in and put in Ben, Matisse, Danny Green, you're getting pass deflections and steals the whole game.
Go against the Nets with that lineup.
I told you I would.
Without Embiid?
I mean, he's going to come out the game eventually. He's going to come out the game.
What do you think that could be their demise against the Nets? Yes.
Him coming out the game.
Yes.
I need him. He needs to drop 35 or 40 points a game. That's a given. He needs to do that.
Fed just got to play some defense, maybe give us
and we need to
12, 13 points.
Yeah.
10 rebounds. I think assists more than anything, man.
Yeah, give me 8 to 11 assists and
all right, so zoom in on those stats.
Give me 5 to 8 steals a game. I'm good. Now I'm playing that's a lot.
That's tough to read. I can't see. What's it, 11.2 rebounds, I'm assuming?
I don't know where we're at here. Okay.
Yeah, that's rebounds. 11.2 rebounds a game. And then steals. How's he looking on steals? Is that the 2.21? No, that is
0.7.
0.7.
He doesn't even average a steal a game.
He's good with his turnovers, though. Under 2 turnovers a game. That's not bad at all. But then again, he don't handle the ball like Big Ben. You know what I mean?
Way. Yeah.
I don't think that those are defensive player of the year numbers.
Either.
Show me Big Ben now, my boy.
He always wins it, though. Rudy Gobert has won it a couple times.
It's bullshit, though.
Yeah.
It looks like this time that Ben deserves it, man. Or Embiid.
Yeah.
It's something because they'll say, "Oh, the guy had three blocks in the game," and a lot of those blocks were just transition buckets, this and that. And Embiid can have blocks on a game-winning driving layup or a game-tying layup, and he does it nonstop. Here we go. Here goes Ben. Look at that. Look at that. Averages one more steal a game. Isn't stealing defense? I mean, am I right here?
Right.
His turnovers actually went down, man. You know what I mean?
Steals, averages more steals. 3 less rebounds, but he's not a center.
I like the fact that he jumped up to 16 a game.
Almost a block a game.
8 rebounds, and remember, this guy is a point guard.
A 6'10" point guard.
So if you look at it as his stats by the season, he's Ben. But the thing, look, he even had one year where he averaged 2.1 steals a game.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Look at that shit. And his rebounds were 7.8, so he could have got snubbed there.
Yeah, I think Ben should get that one for sure.
Look at that. Big Ben and his 3-pointers. It's insane. That is so weird. If you looked at that, you'd be like, ain't no point guard. But the thing is look at the assists, man. Look at those assists, the consistency of hovering around 8 assists a game and 8 rebounds a game. The only thing he don't have on LeBron there is points.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So no wonder why LeBron kind of compares the guy, because if the guy gets a jump shot down, he's going to have LeBron James numbers. He's going to be around 24 a game, I would say, if he gets a shot. I would say 24 and 8 and 8. That is Kobe Bryant pretty much won MVP with those numbers.
Yeah.
A little lower on the assist, though. I think he had the rebounds down, but he didn't have the assist.
Yeah.
So I think that's it for the Sixers talk.
Yeah, man.
You got anything to add? Oh, what games? What's up? That's got to be Matt Hugh. Who comes up with It's got to be him. It's got to be. So we're going to go, and then we're just going to go in the. No, wait. Sixers games coming up.
Yeah.
I want to talk about that. Pull that up, Eric.
Yeah, pull that up. It's easy schedule, easier schedule.
And then we'll go over what we got left and what me and you predicted a 9-3 at first, right?
Yes.
It was an agreement 9-3.
Yes.
I even did throw an 8-4 in there, but I think 8-4 the Nets will win.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what the Nets are going to probably go.
Yeah, so we've got Chicago. That should be a win.
32-19 right now.
Yeah, we should beat the Spurs tonight. Knock on wood, but
damn, they can win out.
That's what I'm saying. They have an easy schedule. The Pelicans we might lose.
I think we're going to lose the Heat game, man. I think we lose that Heat game, maybe.
I don't know. We'll see. They don't seem like they're playing.
I just hope that we stomp a mud hole in Magic. Magic sometimes gets some bullshit wins against us, man. I don't know how it happens, but they do.
Well, they don't have Vucevic anymore.
So I said they go 3-1 at the end of the year, I would say. Keep going up, Eric. Scroll that. I want to see. So that's 4-1. They'll beat the Pistons.
3-1, 4-1. That's
Pelicans. I'd say they win that 5-1. They're going to be damn, dude. They could.
It might go undefeated. There's a good chance they could go undefeated too. The last couple of games.
Yeah, but the thing is there going to be a fucking game where they just Ben's probably like, I'm feeling sick again, and even Embiid's like, not feeling too well. Just to rest guys at the end. So that's the thing. You can't do that resting. But so you're cool with taking the second seed then?
Well, it depends on how I say rest the last 2 games maybe. Depending on what the rest of the season or how the last couple games went.
I would try to rest Embiid against the Rockets.
Yeah, you don't need him there. Although Christian Wood is good.
But then after that, I need him to close out. Maybe the Pistons then. Can I wait a minute. They're playing back-to-back nights? Yeah, they're playing tomorrow. So they might, they're going to sit him for the Bulls game, I think. I don't think they're going to make him play back-to-back nights.
If they sit him during the Bulls game, we might lose.
That sucks, doesn't it?
Well, I only say that because Zach LaVine likes to just go off randomly.
No, Zach LaVine likes to go off against the Sixers.
Everyone goes off against the Sixers. You got Jordan Clarkson doing it.
What about Bradley Beal with the 60 points, man?
Bradley Beal's a baller.
I was screaming, dude. Yeah, but come on, you're gonna let a guy score 60 on you like that?
There's nothing you could do. He got the hot hand, man.
And when he's got it, he's got it.
Hey, Eric, if you could pull up the net schedule so we could compare, that'd be awesome.
So how many games were left with the Sixers? Did you remember
There's like 8 or 9 left.
Okay. So I think they could win out. I think they could, maybe. They really could.
So technically, from what we called last time, the Sixers are 3-0.
So we're already on our way, man. It was like this opinion, that opinion. Let's see. Okay, so
this is the net schedule.
All right, the first game they got the Bucks. That's a loss, I think.
That's either or, yeah. Then you got the Mavericks, tough opponent. Then the Nuggets.
Oh wow, yeah. So they could go 2-2 there easily.
And then Bulls and Spurs.
4-2, 5-2, 6-2. I got them 6-2 up to the Cavs.
Yeah. So okay.
Well, give me some, and then that's it, right?
Yeah, I don't see them losing. I see them maybe losing one of those Bulls games.
It's gonna be tough, dude. It's gonna be tough.
Depending on if they sit anybody.
I think possibility if we do try to rest Embiid or whatever, especially if the Nets are playing well and they keep winning, I think that just the way you played all year, Sixers, it could make you lose the 1 seed. Because if you sit Embiid one of those games, and they're not able to win that game. You're dropping the game to the Nets just like that easily.
Yeah, I think they'll make the decision depending on how they're playing and how we did the last couple games and where we're sitting.
All right, so we got a lot of confidence going on with the Sixers. We'll keep seeing the score during the live, but now we're going to go into Eagles talk. The draft. And if you tuned into the draft, you saw that me and Kai were pulling for Devontae Smith, even though we kind of weren't at the beginning, but we kept saying, could it happen? I didn't think he would fall this low. I thought he would have been the first. I thought he'd been the second wide receiver taken in the draft. But in my straight up opinion, I think I think we got the best wide receiver in the draft.
Yeah, I think so too.
I guess he's the hot ticket for any team to get.
Pretty much.
If you needed a wide receiver, Jamar Chase went first, Waddle went second, and then Smith went third. So there was a trend going on there. But like I said, it could have been Waddle or Smith flip-flopped, and it would have been a good pick for the Eagles. I personally wanted Devontae Smith. So we actually got who we wanted.
So good.
And what's this here? There's his stats. Look at that. 117 catches his senior year. It's at 1,856 yards, 23 touchdowns. And then look at the year before. The year before, he wasn't a number one wide receiver, I don't believe, on Alabama. What was that? That was
Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah. So Devontae, it's funny because there's probably another Alabama wide receiver next year that'll do the same.
And Henry Ruggs.
And they both are in the NFL. So this is wide receiver university. And right now, well, besides Ruggs, but I think Ruggs is, Ruggs will get it. Ruggs will get it going. I think Devontae Smith's better than all of them, though.
Route running, maybe.
Trophy, man.
Yeah, he did win the Heisman.
He won the Heisman. It's funny sometimes because the Heisman Trophy falls to 10.
What do you mean falls to 10?
Heisman Trophy is the best player in college football, man. That's the number one award that you want to get.
Yeah, he got drafted at 10.
He got drafted at 10. And our quarterback, Jalen Hurts, he was a runner-up for the Heisman.
Yep.
So
and they were teammates.
Talent. Hey, keep drafting Alabama if that's that. I would. Let's keep.
Even if I don't need him.
Yeah, even if I don't. Oh, guys from Alabama. He's the best Alabama guy in the draft. No problem.
It seems like Alabama's just breeding these good players. Then, if everyone's coming from Alabama.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's a good program. The NFL teams want him to coach for them. What's that, Saban?
Yeah, Nick Saban.
Yeah, they want him. They want him to coach for them. Now, in the second round, the Eagles took a center, that Landon Dickerson. That is pretty. I wouldn't say injury prone. Shit happens, man. You know what I mean? He's had 2 surgeries, but I think the Eagles saw enough that, this dude can do damage. They've drafted a good center for all those years. They drafted Kelsey.
He plays.
Yeah.
He plays any spot on the line, man.
And he plays any spot on the line, so that guy might actually be coming in as a friggin' guard.
That's a well-rounded player. Then, if you have a guy who's willing to play, like you said, any spot on the line, that's someone you're gonna want to have. It seems like a strong player right there.
Also from Alabama.
Alabama.
Keyword of the night: Alabama.
And if they trade now, Julio Jones went to Alabama, right? See, the Eagles get that's all Alabama, man.
Yeah, man.
Center's Alabama. Like, what's next? We could Surtain. We wanted. Me and Kyrie wanted him.
Yeah, I wanted Surtain.
We got Milton Williams that was drafted next, 73 overall in the 3rd round, and they needed another D tackle. Their D tackles are getting up there in age. Well, their main D tackle than Fletcher Cox. So
They said he's quick, but he's got short arms apparently, so he gets blocked easy. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes for us, if he even plays that much.
The thing is, this was a deep draft, a really deep draft. So I think that there's a lot of talent that went around. Do I think we got it all? No. I think I think it stops at the first two guys we picked, and maybe that defensive back we got, and maybe that late safety might try. But the Eagles already have young safeties they drafted already. Like, doesn't seem like safety's a spot that we could draft, that we know how to draft for. And the problem is you consistently keep drafting your safeties in late rounds, and you expect the safety to be able to be a starter.
Right.
So they shit the bed. They've shit the bed when it comes down to defensive back draft.
Yeah. I'm interested in seeing how that kid from LSU plays. The linebacker, Jacoby Stevens. He was apparently a safety, and he's converted to the middle linebacker.
Oh, okay. So he's obviously quick.
Yeah, so he's got to be quicker.
If you play, if he's playing safety, he's trusted to probably run a 4.5 at the least.
Yeah, I'm thinking
that's a middle linebacker that's pretty fast.
Yeah,
I'm hoping he kind of turns out like Tyrann Mathieu or like a.
Let's see how close I was. Let's see, Eric, could you get his 40 time? Just for shits and giggles. I like sometimes you play the guessing game.
But yeah, I was looking his stats up, or not stats, but I was looking up his highlights, and I think it was 2 years ago he was playing safety. He was number 3, and then he converted to middle linebacker, outside linebacker, and he now is number 7. But,
a lot of safeties, a lot of coaches like playing a safety at linebacker, especially when you have a hard hitting safety, a great tackler.
I'm hoping he's a good tackler.
Shit, and Madden, I always set up. We played teammates with my nephew and my brother, and we have it set up to where we have an extra safety out there playing 2 middle linebackers. So we would do the nickel, and have the 2 middle linebacker and the safety playing, and then I have another strong safety out there, and then the free safety, dude. And then the 3 corners. And if a team wants to run on us, they can, but they ain't passing.
No way.
They ain't passing, dude. You got speed kills, especially if you have a safety playing at middle linebacker and you trust him there because he's a tackler, he's a good gap shooter. You got something there. And the Eagles did play that a lot with Malcolm Jenkins, as far as I think they did, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is they just have not drafted safeties after that. Well, they got young. I forget what's the dude he wears 42. What the hell's his name? I'm a fan of his. Yeah, I follow him on Twitter and shit. He was
a rookie last year.
Yeah, he was a rookie last year.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
I like him. Clemson. Yeah. He went to Clemson. I just can't remember his friggin' name.
Davis something? No.
I don't know.
Last name Davis, I think.
I know exactly. Listen, bottom line is that dude. That dude's scary, man. You probably did. You saw it when he was drafted. They were showing his film.
Yeah.
So he's a baller. He can ball, dude. He's a hard hitter too. And he wants to work on his game. He played a little bit, very little. He's a special teams guy, I believe. And he was out there. He was playing. He was playing some special teams.
We need some hitters, man.
I was gonna say, do you think we can actually mold the Eagles team this year for the draft that we got to another Super Bowl?
No.
No, it's going to take another couple of years, probably a building process.
Man. That's Philly process for you.
Well, the problem is not all rookies are going to come in and be the best players on the team.
Yeah.
And that's what you need. That's what you pretty much need. So I'd say this year, next year it'll be close to a 500 team probably. Maybe squeeze into playoffs if your division sucks. But I would say the third year, look out. With all these Drake picks that we keeps on getting.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wouldn't even mind tanking. Having 3 first-round picks.
But at the same time, though, dude, if Devontae Smith, he has a chip on his shoulder, man.
Yeah.
You know, Waddle went before him and Jamar Chase. That's fucked up, man. But Jamar Chase is an animal.
Well, him and Jamar Chase were like this. So.
But you said it, Jamar Chase. 4 for 5. Oh, that's good. That's good shit right there. That is good shit right there. That's hilarious. So Jamar, pull up Jamar Chase's stats, Eric.
Yeah, man.
That'd be something nice to talk about just to see.
I think they were similar.
You know,
I think they were
Kyle
similar.
Pitts was, I think, this steal in the draft for anyone.
Atlanta.
What now? Atlanta, if Atlanta keeps Julio Jones
And
Yeah,
Calvin Ridley.
and Calvin Ridley, Stevens was 540.
I don't think they're going to do too much though in Atlanta. I think they need a new quarterback.
Are they starting? Are they starting? What the hell is his name? Matt Ryan.
Who else do they have?
I don't know. Doesn't
Gotta be
really
Matt
matter.
Ryan.
I just can't believe I forget the kid's number. Number 42 on the Eagles. I'd look it up.
I think it's Davis. I'm going to be really off, but I think it's Davis.
He says Davis. I don't think it's Davis, guys. That's hilarious. She's like, I think it's Davis. I don't know.
Davis is ringing the bell, man.
Kayvon Wallace.
Okay, I was going to say Keon Davis, so whatever.
I like him. I like him a lot. Dude, I've been so bad with names today, man. I was interviewing wrestlers for ACPW. Guy told me his name straight to my face.
And you just kind of like.
And I went, what's up? This is Backstabbers Wrestling Podcast, and we're interviewing. Forgot again. And he's like, I just told you, but again in my mind. And I warned him though. I said, dude, I don't know what it is, but I've been forgetting names, man. I just bad. Like it took me forever to get your name, Scott.
You're good. But this is where I'm going to cut it short. Have a great rest of the show. I will talk to you guys later. It's an awesome show.
All right, Scott. Take it easy, man.
All right,
Scott Hughes,
Have a good night, fellas.
See you, man.
all right. And then there were two.
Yeah, man.
Whose number?
Whose number?
Whose number? What the? I was right. Is he talking about Kayvon Wallace? We got by that already. We're good. Oh man.
What about that corner we drafted, yo?
McPherson?
Yeah, Zach.
You know what's crazy? It's they when you draft players that is so late in the rounds and everything, they never go anywhere with the Eagles usually. I mean, Jalen Mills did, but look what happened with Jalen Mills. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Put down left. I wanted to keep him personally, but at the same time, I guess the Eagles just blamed his ass, even though he was out there every single time. Every single time you seen him run to the outside, he was there.
Yeah.
Every single time, man. I've seen him make.
He's fast.
Dude.
He was quick.
He played, dude. Jalen Mills, I was a fan of, man. Followed him on Instagram, all that stuff. It's a shame. I know some people probably would disagree with this because a lot of people said he was trash, you know. But
he did get burnt, but he was quick.
He had a few bad games, put it that way.
Yeah.
But he was one of those guys that got judged for that, man. And that's messed up.
Yeah,
Was
Jalen Mills.
just hear like a seagull outside your house or something? Was that like a seagull?
Yeah, maybe. It's probably a goose.
I felt like I was on the beach. That's what I felt like.
They went flying by.
39.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing after the show's over. Got a little bit of time left. Do you have any concerns on this for the Eagles? Yeah. I mean, you have a lot, but what's your main concern? Is it quarterback or do you trust Hurts?
I like Hurts. I want to see what he does. I'm not a Hurts hater. I say I question our secondary for sure.
Yeah, unless McPherson turns out to be a really good damn corner.
He might be. You know, he's big, but I think he's a little slow. But
That's not good, man.
He might be like Sherman.
I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. I don't want DK Metcalf getting thrown in the spot. And then he's maxing up against McPherson. Well, you better fucking keep that safety deep.
If he's physical though, he might get in what's his face's head though. decades.
Well, maybe that's what they got him for. They got him. They needed a physical. He's obviously a slot corner, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think he's too slow to be outside.
That's a shame. They're too slow. Yeah, maybe. What's his name? The middle Jacoby Stevens, was it?
Yeah.
Maybe he'll be faster than him. 4.5 is not bad for a linebacker.
Hey, Eric, if you can find his 40 time, Zach McPherson, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, we were trying to say it without asking for it.
I'm going.
That's funny though. It's funny that we can just pull up stats. No other shows do that shit.
What are you thinking?
What they'll do is
Put your guess up.
they'll tell the guy next to him, right? And they'll be like, yeah, we'll get, I was, I was on the Pass Net Fanatics. I would legit bring up some fucking weird shit. And they'll be like, well, then you Google guns. I'm like, I ain't Googled shit. I seen it. You Google it to see if I'm wrong. What
number are you going with? What's his 40 time?
Well, it's 40 time. I'm looking away. He's not putting up yet.
No.
A 4.48.
I'm going 4.4. I'm going 4.44. 4.44.
I'll take that speed.
Watch it be like a 4.25.
We all sound like complete assholes. We'll never get him on the show. We'll never get him on the show.
He's gonna ask me to race.
40 time, 4.32. Nah, he's definitely not. There's no way. What about the running back they drafted out of Memphis?
I saw. He seemed. They said he was the best dual threat in the draft. Running back, receiver.
They said he's going to really help out the Eagles' offense. He said his main skill is third down running back. So that takes a lot of pressure off Miles Sanders because on third down running situations, obviously it's Miles Sanders or it's Jordan Howard. But if it's a passing third down and the team knows you've got to pass, this kid's a real good receiving back.
They were actually lining him up.
If you did a double running back set like you do when you're mad.
They don't stop telling all the cheats, man. No,
they got to be running backs that can receive, though, man.
Yeah, well, I saw that they were lining him up at Memphis, in like trips, in like in the slot.
Dude, that works for me. Now, the defense is going to be a big problem. We already know that. The offense is going to be a big problem. We know that. Except Devontae Smith's going to get his, I think.
I think our offense is going to play way better than they did.
Devontae Smith's numbers. What do you think? He ran a 4.39.
No, that's not him. That's not him. That's Micah Parsons.
That's Micah Parsons. Shit.
Where is he?
Damn it. Where is he?
That's lineman. Defensive backs. Here we go.
What in the world? Where's he at?
He's not there.
Hell is McPherson at? He wasn't a top guy. That's what that is, I think. He wasn't a top guy.
I'm going to find it.
No, now I'm changing my damn mind. I'm going to go 4.45.
4.45?
Yeah, 4.45. You're 4.44. And then we'll close the show down. So Eric will have the names of the shows on the screen once we get it.
Find it.
Do I need to look it up, guy? Usually I can trust you, man.
Look, man, it's not coming up. Oh.
Is he faster than that?
It says he ran a 4.53.
4.53?
Yeah.
And still the champion. Willie Guns. You're at a 4.45. Almost 4.46. No, actually, no. 4.45.
4.45.
Yeah, you said 4.53. Oh no, he's slower than that. You were right. Shit, my bad. You said he ran a 4.53.
You were still right because you gave me a slower number.
Yeah, but that's slow, Kai. How tall is he? Now I need to know his. I need to know what I'm working with here with this guy. Apparently, he's a very physical corner, though. Could this guy be a future safety?
Yeah. I don't know. He's slow. He's 5'11".
Wait, he's 5'11". Runs a 4.53.
He said, "Wait a minute."
How is he in the NFL? He must have good footwork, bro. Must be strong.
That 40 time can't be right, but that's what it said.
Damn, man. Our fucking safety, the middle linebacker we drafted is faster than that. What?
I don't know. I hope that wasn't correct, but that's what popped up.
All right, we'll close the show. We'll close the show down with talking about our network, Old City Sports Network. We first have the Backstabbers podcast, which is a wrestling podcast, which is hosted by myself, and my co-host is Tony Styles, which is Anthony Stango. We talk WWE wrestling and about the storylines with a little bit of comedy. Actually, a lot of comedy. It's pretty funny. You guys should check it out. You can find us on Facebook, Backstabbers Facebook group page, or you can just listen to my podcast because I'm always posting it. And we got Flyers Alley, that is hosted by Jesse Bell, the owner of the network, and his co-host is Wade Aruska Jr. And then we have the Three Pointer podcast with the host Brent Clemmer. And Brent's a 19-year-old, 6'4", 240-pound monster. So don't talk shit on Brett. And then we have Red Light Hockey Podcast. And that is hosted by Liam, Chad, Paul, and Brett. And that's all I pretty much got. Anything you want to plug in there, Kai?
No, I'm good. I just looked it up. It does say 4.5.
so now he went down to 4.5.
It says 40-yard dash 4.5.
So him and our middle linebacker, if they raced, it would be a tie.
Probably.
Then that must mean our middle linebacker's fast.
Either he's fast or he's slow.
All right. I am Willie Guns. That is Kyra Goins. Eric Moore, our producer. Scott Hughes said goodbye already. And we are gone for the night. Later.